guys, and welcome back to my channel. So really quickly, I just want to apologize. I am on my break from work right now. Obviously, I don't have my laptop with me to edit this video, so it's just going to go up as is, unedited. So hopefully I don't just like ramble on, and hopefully it makes sense what I want to say, and I get it all out in one take, but we'll see. We will see. So yeah, the wardrobe is just, I look like a nurse, but anyway, so last night, as a lot of you know, in North America, I know like there's a bunch of people who still haven't heard the song yet, and my advice to y'all is to just keep searching around the internet, because people have leaked it like on a lot of different posts I've seen on Twitter and a YouTube video. I'm not sure if it's been taken down, but it has been leaked a few places, so there is, you know, a way for you guys to hear it too, who don't live in North America before midnight. Just keep searching for it. I'll try and find a link. If I can find a link, I'll put it in the description. Hopefully it doesn't get taken down, but yeah, I'll try and do that for you guys. But yeah, so Champion came out last night. It was actually 11 o'clock for me because it was midnight for people on the East Coast, so it was out for all of North America. And I was nervous because, you know, Young and Menace was so different. Like, I necessarily, like, didn't hate it. Like, a lot of people hate it. I don't hate it. I like it. It still comes around in my shuffle, you know, here and there. It's not my favorite, but, you know, I never hated it. But I was still nervous to hear, you know, this new song. I heard a couple teaser videos, and I'm like, okay, you know, it doesn't sound bad. So, I listened to it, complete open mind, and I feel like it's good. Like, I'll say that. It's good. I wouldn't say it's amazing. I wouldn't say it's great. I would just say it's good. It's a good song. Compared to everything else that's on the radio right now, not everything, but the majority of things that are on the radio and popular in music, this is great. But in comparison to other Fall Out Boy's other catalog, I would say it's just good, if you kind of see where I'm getting at. As all of you know, I'm a huge Fall Out Boy fan, and I can see myself listening to this and, you know, singing it in the car. It's pretty catchy, but I feel like they forced the subject matter. I feel like they forced Champion, you know, because like I feel like the melody and the way the choruses are arranged and things, you know, that's good. I like that part, but I feel like the lyrics are forced. And, like, the subject matter, like I said, is forced. I feel like they were trying to make Centuries 2.0 in a way because it was so popular. But the thing that kind of annoys me about that whole thing is that Centuries was so great because they were just writing it. They were writing it as a normal Fall Out Boy song. They weren't writing it for sports. And it feels like this song was written for sports. And, again, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, Centuries is a great song. Like, I know a lot of people hate it because it's like, you know, people, you know, it gets repetitive and, you know, that's just everywhere, especially last year. I'm sorry, my dog he's crazy. But, it was everywhere, and it was a very popular song, and I feel like if it wasn't, you know, so, you know, on ESPN and all these places, like, you know, diehard fans would still love it. Like, I still love it when I listen to it. Obviously, I don't listen to it all the time because, you know, it has been overplayed, but, like, hearing it live and stuff, it's, basically what I'm trying to say is it's a really good song, and I feel like this is just trying to be Centuries 2.0, all the way up to the bridge of the song where there's, like, the clapping sequence, just like in Centuries. Like, the bridge is basically a clapping thing where they go, like, da 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 da, and then this one is, like, clapping, too, and it's like they're trying to, like, you know, deliver something just for sports. And, you know, they weren't writing Centuries just for sports. If you guys remember in some interviews, they said they don't know how to write for sports. And they were confused and shocked that, you know, a lot of their music was used for sports. So I think trying to blatantly write a song for sports isn't going to work most of the time. But, okay, let me think what else I was going to say. I think that it's too short. I feel like, because I thought, because there's, like, this build-up to it, you know, like, throughout, like, the verses are kind of, like, low, like, Patrick, like, a low pitch, and, you know, it kind of builds up, and then, like, the chorus, like, the first time I listened to it, I thought the chorus was the pre-chorus, and then there would be, like, explosions of sound during the chorus that would be just, like, a rock chorus. That's what I thought it was, until it was just kind of going back into the verses, and I'm like, oh, so that other part was the chorus. Okay, I can still vibe with that. But then, you know, after, you know, the second chorus, the bridge was kind of a letdown for me because it was just a very repetitive bridge. It kind of reminded me of the Irresistible Bridge, where they just kind of repeat things, and it's nothing new, and the bridges of songs are usually like my favorite. Like even in Young and Menace, I enjoyed the bridge of that song. And then I feel like after the bridge, they could have like, you know, done the bridge that way, and then I was like, you know, this would be a perfect spot for a guitar solo or something, which, you know, I like hearing Patrick doing like vocal runs and stuff, because Patrick's voice is amazing, but I feel like they relied on his voice a little bit too much in this song, you know, just because they're like, oh, you know, we ran out of lyrics, or we ran out of like instrumentation, so Patrick, just do your thing on this part, which it sounds great. Patrick's voice, that is just, it's amazing. His voice is so good, but, you know, I feel like they just used it as a placeholder in place of other instruments, or in place of more different lyrics. I don't know. Again, that's just my opinion. But like I said, I do like it. I think it's good, but, you know, I think back, and I don't want to sound like, you know, like everybody who's like, oh, their old stuff was amazing, their old stuff was so good. Like, it was. Their old stuff is iconic. And, you know, a lot, like, even in their older works, like the singles, which is like, Thanks for the Memories, and This Ain't a Scene, It's an Arms Race, you know, Dance, Dance, Sugar We're Going Down, those are timeless. Like, is this going to be timeless? I don't know. Like, even Centuries is probably going to be timeless just because it's so popular, but I can't see this being a timeless single. So, you know, even though the singles on the older stuff wasn't necessarily my favorite, like I'd rather listen to Your Crash and Be Your No Wave and The Carpal Tunnel of Love on Infinity on High than Thanks for the Memories or This Ain't a Scene, It's an Arms Race, but it doesn't take away from the fact that those two singles are timeless and everybody knows them. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure if this new single is gonna be a follow-up with timeless single that's gonna be like #1 on the charts or whatever. I don't know, but I mean, I don't hate it, and please don't give me hate in the comments, because I love Fall Out Boy. I do enjoy the song. I was just hoping for better lyrical content and a longer song, to be honest. But yeah, again, that's just my opinion. So, I mean, I'm gonna kind of give this 2 different rankings here, because I usually don't rank them, but I'm gonna rank them today. So as a song, you know, in the midst of all other songs, I would give this a 4 out of 5. As a Fall Out Boy song, I'd probably give it a 3 out of 5. Because out of every, like, if you think every other Fall Out Boy single out there, I mean, it's not the worst one, but I wouldn't say it's the best one either, if that makes sense. But anyway, I'm psyched for Mania. Everybody in Chicago, like, holy shit, you get this small venue show. That's amazing. I'm gonna try and go, because it might be my graduation present for my boyfriend, but we'll see if I can actually get tickets for that. But yeah, alright, so that's going to be it for this video. I hope it wasn't too all over the place, because I really can't edit it. Let me know your thoughts on the song in the comments below. I'd really like to know what other fans think about it. Yeah, and that's going to be it. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.